I don't know the lore behind this, but it has always fascinated me. This scene right here has always fascinated me. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so of these that you can find in the world. Maybe even more. But they sing almost like they're religious in a way. And they always are singing over top of a body as well. They also cause poison damage, so you should probably kill them. Also, they're alive, so you should probably kill them. We got a golden rune 6. They always give you a golden rune 6, by the way, which is 1,800 runes. Is that what it is? 2,000. And the item, sliver of meat. That's all. Nothing important. Nothing good. Just a sliver of meat. That's all. You're a sliver of meat. All right, let's take that. So we are heavy load. That's unfortunate. I wonder if... So I have to choose. Wow, is this really that heavy? This item is 10 pounds. How much is our big giant wooden club? 8.5 pounds. All right. Well, it looks like we're going spear shield. Hey, you. Hey, you. I knew it. I knew you were going to do it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Why do you fly? You shouldn't fly. Get down. God, I hate anything that flies or moves fast in this game. Everything in the world should be slow and dumb. Easily hit with my spear. All right, I don't think there's any more items up here. But we can actually just hear our first ever semblance of what are known as a walking mausoleum. Let's kill these demi-humans first. Ow! Did he just throw a bomb at us? He did. What a fucking asshole. Well, that's interesting because we've never seen a demi-human use a tool before. Other than, I guess, a sword and a shield. That's a tool. It's interesting that they were throwing fire bombs while standing in this, like, fire puddle deal shit here. The enemies that normally cause this are not here, but the demi-humans are here, and they're throwing the bombs, the fire bombs. That's interesting. All right, so we're going to get our first look at what is known as a walking mausoleum. We're not going to go to it right now. But we will here in the very near future. Instead, we're going to go over to that church way over yonder. We're going to start making our way that way. And we have another optional boss fight coming up as well, too. Another optional boss fight. So many optional bosses. I believe total in the game there are 165 boss fights. Also, you know what? We're going to do this. Let's see if we can't get lucky here. Okay, so those were land octopi. We've actually seen those before. They have a rare chance at dropping a helmet. I figured that might be a good time to go ahead and try and see if we get lucky. And there is an item directly below us here that I completely forgot about, to be honest. And it is the Eclipse Crest Heater Shield. This is a very cool looking shield. I completely forgot about this. A medium-sized metal shield, easier to handle than a kite shield. The sun in Eclipse is said to be the symbol of the wandering mausoleum where the soulless demigods slumber, and it has no skill. You have no skill. There it is. That's actually really freaking cool looking. What is it? What is its requirements? 10 dexterity. It has 100% damage negation as well. That is very cool looking. I like that one. Very dope. Can we make it down safely from here? Because I don't feel like we can. Yes, we can. Right here. And since we're so close, we might as well go grab this site of grace, because it's right here. And rather than approach this from this direction, like I said, I kind of want to give you guys an idea of how the world is laid out. Let's go back up to the church of the Church of the Pilgrimage. And this is, of course, where we were farming for the where we tried to farm for the bandit's curse sword at. And we might as well give it another try since we're right here. Drop it! He didn't give it to us. Game's broken. Uninstalling. Worst game ever. All right. So from the Church of the Pilgrimage, let's start making our way down the hill. And if you can see the walking mausoleum down there, over in the left-hand side is where we actually found that, what do you call it? The shield at. And I want to go to the left because up on the hill, you can actually see there's another one of these statues. And as we all know by now, these statues point you usually in the direction, or always in the direction, of a catacomb. So let's go up, press the Y button, and you can see that it's actually pointing us in that early direction. What? And if we're going to be going and doing a catacomb, you know we're about to have this big giant club equipped. And you can actually see the catacomb is hidden right here. I'm going in! All right. Tombsward Catacombs. We're already full on drink, so there's no reason to actually stop here. But you can see this one actually has a stone sword key gate that is blocking. We just happen to have, I want to say, 2 of them right now. 4. We have 4 of them. Spend it. Let's do it. Use stone sword key. We only need 1 because the other one already has something in it. And right away, that slowdown. I hate when enemies swing with a delay. It gets me every time. I end up just having to spam the dodge. And in here we have Nomadic's Warrior Cookbook number 9. That's a key item. And it reads, a record of crafting techniques left by a roaming nomad warriors. Contains knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: a Rancor pot. Rancor pot. That sounds good. I think I'll have that. So if we're going to be dealing with skeletons here, I'm not gonna lie, I don't 100% remember this one. But if we're gonna be dealing with skeletons, it might be wise to go and put on... Yeah, we are gonna be dealing with skeletons all through this one. I don't think there's even one imp in this entire area. So since that's the case, let's go ahead and sit down. We're gonna go Ashes of War. And I think what we're gonna do is... Should we do it with the partisan? Let's do it with the partisan. Let's put the sacred blade on the partisan. Then we can switch to that, have the big shield. And then we can do the holy blade deal with this. So that we only basically have to hit them 1 time. But as is always the case, a catacomb, we have a locked door that's locked by some sort of contraption. There's a summoning pool next to it if you want to call in a buddy to help. And do this. You're dead. Go away. What did he drop? Smoldering butterfly. There's also a grave. What? A grave glovewort 2 right there. I heard him get up too. And there's a grave glovewort 1 right there. I don't think there's any illusionary walls, but straight ahead of us, we can see the big statue. That statue is usually the place where we can, it's always right in front of the statues that the lever's at that we got to pull. So we know that we have to go up there. And let's go kill some skeletons. Poke, poke. there another one? I was like locked onto something. That one dropped us an arrow. There is a grave glovewort 1 and another arrow. Look at you, asshole. Look at you. Come get it. What the hell did it jump? Why did you jump there, silly? I think there's an item over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, another grave glovewort 1 right there. Alucard, what is up? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. What up, though? You know what? Just to check and see. Yeah, I just want to be sure there ain't no fake walls around here. I don't think there is in this place, but maybe. Alucard, good to see you, buddy. How are you? How's life treating you? Another grave glovewort 1 right there. We'll test these walls. You're dead, bitch. That one dropped us a mushroom. Oh, goody. I love these traps. They're amazing. This one's actually blowing fire in 2 directions. I'm going for it. You're dead. Not a path, not a hidden doorway. I'm going. Put it down. I probably should have allocated another drink too, by the way. So first things first, let's come over here, grab this item. It is going to be a human bone shard. We've already read about them, I think, but just in case we hadn't, let's actually go in here. It's a crafting item. I'm pretty sure we already read about these though. Human bone shard right here. Says a fragment of a bone with done muddling. Yep, I don't know what that means either. Found by hunting those who live in death, lamentably brittle, it crumbles at the lightest caress. Oh, caress it. Caress it. Put it in your hand. Let's jump up on top here because as you can see, right there's an item. So do this and we'll go up. We found ourselves a makeshift elevator. And there is a golden rune 2 here. And let's see what's up here before we go any further. There's a grave violet. Are any of these going to wake up? None of these skeletons are wake-upable, I guess. We got one. Grave glovewort 2. And this looks an awful lot like the floor below us, to be honest. But you can see right here is our lever that we have to pull. Let's get in here quickly because if anything gets up, I want to be able to kill him. Nope. Somewhere a heavy door has opened. Let's drink our blue juice. Drink all of our blue juice. We'll grab this. It's a grave violet. Arya, make sure you do join the Discord. We'd love to have you. I'm trying to get, my plan is at the beginning of stream every day. We start at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. And at the beginning of stream, I kind of want to go through the Discord and sort of catch up with what everyone's talking about while we're on stream. I've been used to doing it, but normally I do it before I go to bed. But I feel like it's something I feel like I want to share on stream, you know what I mean? Because there's always so many good things like stupid pet pictures or some good memes or something, you know? All right, so we have one more path to traverse here. Send it down. One more path to traverse. I can't imagine we're not going to be beset upon by skeletal remains. Ow! Did he just... Thing just dive bombed me. That was a lot of skeletal remains that came after us. Oh, that's great. I know it, right? I don't know why it never dawned on me that why am I not doing that at the beginning of the stream when we're usually... I have a problem. At the beginning of the stream, we talk for like 20 to 40 minutes. Matter of fact, I don't think we've ever only talked for 20 minutes. At least a half hour. The longest we've gone is actually a couple of hours at the beginning of the stream before we ever actually played. But yeah, it just dawned on me, why the hell aren't we actually doing that on stream? So catch my story, question mark? Maybe. What story? What story? Also, by the way, Alucard says, I just got home from work. I'm gonna work out for a bit. It just took an interesting turn. And you, Rocket, how are you? I'm doing awesome, OG. I'm feeling good now. Started off the stream a little bit on the I just didn't feel like talking kind of mood, but after stream got started, man, you guys turned me right around. So I'm doing good now. Doing good, feeling great. Dexy says, before you go to bed, you say, HJs and BBs. Before you go to bed, you should definitely fill a sock. Arya says, in start, you were a noob, but now you're a pro. Exactly. At the start, I was a total noob. I didn't want to talk. I was super shy. The dog with my dad, the one that you said to send to Discord. Not yet. We haven't. Tomorrow, kind gentlemen. Tomorrow in stream, we'll do it. All right. So prattling pate. That is the item that we just picked up. Prattling pate. That's a usable item. And it says, thank you. A twisted clay sculpt in the shape of a human head emits a voice that says, thank you. A wistful fetish that imparts voices and words on an eternal journey.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Fucking nerd.
Thank you.
A relatable statement says, OG, work has been stressful, but hey, I'm getting by. Yeah, right? I'm the same way right now. Somehow I'm making it through, but I've had a week right now where it's been testing my patience, to say the least. Dexy says, oh God, fill an entire sock if you can. ain't gonna be no knee-high socks, says Dexy. No knee-high socks for me. An anklet. A baby sock? Is that okay? Can I fill a baby sock? That's not okay. FYI, that is not all right. That is not okay at all. All right, so essentially, I think we've done everything. I just want to test out some more walls. It's always usually the middle walls too that can be knocked out, or that can be. It's always, it looks like a path that could be taken. But essentially, okay, we're done here. Let's go ahead and head all the way back around to the big metal door, big stupid metal door. And let's go get in the boss. Let's go get in the fight. Let's go get in the fight, eh? We still have all of our drinks. So do we really need to sit down? Let's be honest. It's probably just going to be one of those giant dog statues anyways, in which case we just go with this build. this is the build for that, for killing giant dog animal. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. 11,000 souls, who gives a shit? Be a man, take an unnecessary chance and die. It is not, in fact, what I said it was gonna be. I thought it was going to appear towards me. It didn't. Ah! Ow! Ow! Oh my God, the blood loss was so quick. You should bleed more, Rocket. Well, that was, oh, okay, that was odd, but I'll take it. Jesus! Enough! Ow! That should kill him. Or not! Kill it with a running attack! Got him. Cemetery Shade. That was a Cemetery Shade. And this is, honestly, this is a very good Ash of War here. This is a very good Ash of War. It's Lutel the Headless is the Ash of War that we just got for that one. I feel like this one's highly underrated. Not a lot of people talk about, you know, when they're talking the best Ash of War in the game, they don't even mention this one. I've had huge success with this Ash of War. It says, legendary Ashen Remains. Used to summon the spirit of Lutel the Headless, spirit of a headless knight who leads the mausoleum soldiers, wields a lance enrobed in death and hurls spectral lances at foes. Lutel sacrificed her life so that in death she could continue to protect the soulless demigod until their revival, earning her the hero's honor of an Erdtree burial. Second time we've heard about an Erdtree burial. We also got that boss first try. FYI. Nobody's gonna say anything about that, but I die 5 times and everybody's got something to say. No, it's fine, chat. Just remains completely silent. It's fine. Don't say a fucking word when I kill it the first try. But when I die 10 times, let's all try and give me advice on how to kill it. All right? We got like 3,000 or 2,000 runes from that as well. Let's go ahead and level up. Another one in strength. Hey, Rocket, I got some advice. Maybe you should give yourself some more health. Scrub move. Maybe you should put on armor. Who are these people? Who are you? All right, let's head down this way now. I believe that is the last dungeon that we have in the Weeping Peninsula. They are all done. Wait, no, we have one more. We still have that cave to go yet. But in order to make our way through that cave, I do want to get a lantern, and we're going to be able to earn that pretty soon. But first, wait. Let's head down over here. Use a whip. Exactly, right? Down here, there's a little pathway. And I think there's an item down here. I think it's to the left here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check up here first, though. Whenever you're on a cliff, it's always smart to use your horse because the horse has the double jump, which means you have 2 chances to not die and still die. But I think there's an item right here. Is there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I just think there should have been an item here. Maybe it feels like there should be an item here and there's not. Like, why would there not be an item here? Why would they lead you down this path to not give you anything of value is my question. Why? Doesn't make any sense. I guarantee that's why I thought there was an item here. I guarantee it. All right, so let's make our way down over here. A little bit further ahead off the edge of this cliff, we're actually going to see a little ruin here that we can go and visit. And it's past these wolves. And there are a few rats that we're going to have to contend with first. One right here, looming over a body. The item on the body is a beast liver. That is something we have not gotten before. That is a crafting item, I do believe. Also, I'm going to get attacked. I can hear it in the background. Leave it up on the screen. Fight it while in the screen. All right. Beast liver. Is that a... Yeah, right here. It says a fresh liver of a beast. A luscious fruit of life. Found by hunting herbivorous... Herbivorous? Is that a word? An herbivorous beast. Dried liver boosts damage negation. Okay. Good talk. Well, now that they're dead, there is a whole bunch of Trina's lilies over here that we can grab. 5 in total. Make sure you pick those up. Again, those do not respawn in the world. And then down here, we're going to be faced with a little bit of a situation. Let's just go for it. Hell with it. New enemy type. Ow. I wasn't sure that dude was ever going to. He never did get knocked back, did he? So if you just put down the shield and rotate side to side, you can actually avoid their attacks. Oh, that was weird. If you put down the shield and just rotate from side to side, you can avoid the arrows. The arrows do not track well laterally. All right. Kind gentleman says, you don't know. Wait, you don't know what an herbivore is? I know what an herbivore is. I said, is that a word? Herbivorous. Is that a word? Herbivorous? I've never heard anybody say herbivorous creature. Why would they not just say an herbivore? All right, in here is the winged scythe. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, this is a good one. This is a good weapon. Really good if you want to do a faith dex build early on. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Causes blood loss buildup, so instantly it's a good weapon. Obviously, right away from the start, it's a good weapon. It requires 16 strength, 24 faith, and 16 dexterity in order to be able to wield it. And it says a sacred scythe resembling a pair of white wings deals holy damage. According to a pagan belief, white-winged maidens are said to be death's gentle envoys. Its unique skill is angel's wings. Jump and imbue a winged blade of the armament with light, then deliver a slashing attack on the enemy. The white wings impede recovery actions using a flask of tears. So it's great against other players. It's great against other players. Kind gentleman says, I mean, you are never confused when they use the hardest from... Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read this right. I mean, you are never confused when they use the hardest form of English. I never heard in an NPC interaction, but herbivorous is confusing. Yeah, I've never heard anybody ever say herbivorous. I don't think that's a word, is it? I've never heard anybody say it ever in my life. Have you? Is what I'm saying. Herbivorous doesn't seem like a word. I know what it means, obviously, but I just never heard that word used ever. Everybody would just say an herbivore, usually found by hunting herbivores, not an herbivorous beast. And I kind of want to use that winged scythe, not gonna lie. I've heard it plenty of times today, actually. Exactly, right? It's the first time ever. This first time for everything. Up on top over here, there is another teardrop scarab. This one is going to drop something for us. Or not. Hey, where are you going? I can't hit it. What the hell? It's so elusive. I have a spear. Divine fortification. We've already had one of these type of spells before. All right, I'm sorry. This is an Ash of War, isn't it? Is it an Ash of War? It's either an Ash of War or it's an incantation. Yeah, it is an incantation. So we've already had one of these before. It says an incantation of the Two Fingers Faithful increases holy damage negation. This incantation can be cast while in motion. Follow the path that has been set for you, and you will make enemies of all others, the monks, the sorcerers, the ancient dragon knights, and the scions of gold. Heed me. The lands between offer no welcome to the Tarnished. All right, so there it is. Damage negation, holy damage negation you can get from that. And now we have the optional boss fight in which I'm indubitably going to die several times during. If I remember right, this guy has like a, I want to say it's like a delayed move that fucks me up. I'm pretty sure it's a delayed move. And again, we're going to need a stone sword key in order to be able to open this one up. Let's do it. This is the, I want to say this is the only one that requires a stone sword key to gain access to. The Weeping Everjail. I'm going in. I don't want to die. I just thought of something. I want to say that this enemy should be weak to this sword. And it is the ancient hero of Zamor. This guy can be a little bit difficult to deal with. The Zamor have really cool moves that they use, I gotta say. And run from that, drink. Run from that. It still hit us. Oh my God. Oh God. They're so smooth the way that they move. I can never get away from that attack. Maybe just block it. That's why I always had a hard time with this guy. That was it right there. Every time I would hit him, immediately I would get hit again. I think that's why I had such an issue with this guy.